Wait, who is the best?
The Proud Boys.
Proud Boys. So, but here's the thing. So yesterday, I finished up work.
I heard about you telling one of them that their Speed Wolf shirt was rad.
Yeah, but then after that, so like after I put that post up, I put a post up saying like, fuck, did I just get one of the Proud Boy dudes? Props over a shirt. Fuck.
What shirt was it? Yeah, what was
Speed
it?
Wolf shirt.
But none of the kids staying upstairs. They said they're in town for a bachelor party, right? None of the kids staying upstairs, were wearing any of that shit. They were all wearing like punk shirts and metal shirts.
Right.
They were in town for a bachelor party. Nobody from that group was seen with any of the 4 people that were out causing trouble. So yesterday, just to kind of like see if I could get a final word, after I put that post up, I was in the bar drinking for a while later, and I came out. There was like probably 15 of them standing there, and I went up and I was like kind of being like homoerotic with them, and I was saying shit about how Trump's like a fucking idiot. And, like, it was just me.
Wait, how does the homoerotic part come into play? How did that play out? Homoerotic? What do you mean?
You don't know Christian that well.
Okay.
Because they're very right wing. So it's like, and apparently the new initiates, like to get their stripes, they're supposed to like find somebody who they think is like, who they deem like a libtard or like a queer or like fucking Antifa or whatever, and they're supposed to start a fist fight with them, and then all of them will jump in. So I figured when I'm doing this, it's just me. 15th, if anything, they could just like pummel me, and then I'd know for sure.
Pummel you? You're a Terminator punk.
No, and they were being really nice, and they kept like, they were being really nice, and like they kept.
I can't remember where.
They just, if anything, they just seemed more confused that I was like giving them shit.
Okay.
And,
so were they them or not?
No, because
I drove
earlier today I was leaving work and a few of them were standing outside, and I walked by and he goes, "Oh hey man,"
I knew you mean.
and I walked by and I turned around and I said, straight up, "Are you guys part of the Proud Boys shit?" And they were like, "Jesus, no. We got in town Thursday night. Like we were in Mimi's having a drink. Some dude ran in and fucking started swinging on us. We got kicked out of the bar. So many bars we went to around town, people were like giving us weird looks. A lot of bars wouldn't let us in. We just felt like we're like getting lumped in, and we're like public enemy number one.
Well, how did you get the idea that they were Proud Boys to begin with?
But they had. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They had like hats on, or they were wearing like the shirts and shit. Were they wearing colors?
No, the people that were out doing shit that there are pictures of, it's some like East Indian dude and then 3 other dudes that are like white, kind of trashy, kind of like beer bellies.
Indian dude with him?
Yeah, because they're not 100% like, they're not like necessarily white power, but they're very like intolerant. Basically, they're very pro-America, and like anybody who's not pro-Trump, they're like, fuck you, we'll fuck you up. None of these kids were like that.
Oh, because I thought you said they had to like go beat up like a.
That's part of what the actual dudes.
That's what
have
4chan
or
says.
something.
4chan says that they have to like hit a liberal to like, or no, they have to be hit by a liberal, which is really weird.
This is all really new to us, but I just like, why is 4chan like? I fuck around on the internet all the time.
I've
like,
never been on 4chan over all these years.
I'm 29. I've been on the internet.
I've lurked on the chance.
We've been around the block.
I was gonna say,
We've been around
29.
We've been around the
I remember.
block.
You're the man now,
4chan.
dog. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I did.
Punch the keys for God's sake.
But I certainly don't take my like a lot of advice from 4chan.
No, totally.
They love to fuck with you half the time, like you know.
No, that's the thing. It's like you kind of have to troll these boards and just like kind of get. I don't know. That's the thing. Is they'll migrate from like 4chan, like the hardcore ones are 4chan. No, the hardcore ones are 8chan.
There's 8chan now, which is really just
8chan is
Infinity
like-
Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity Chan.
That's what it's. No, that is
I know.
what it is.
Sure,
I know.
yeah.
It's a slide.
And then they're also on Reddit, so you gotta like scan through Reddit. Like, okay, which one of you?
You gotta scan through Reddit. You like.
I want to like.
I
Are
get
you guys on like the front lines here?
Motherfucker, I'm a single mom. Or not single, but
Why
like,
did you say a single mom?
Yeah.
I
Whoa.
don't know.
That was a
Was that weird for you? Is it you planning something here?
Yeah.
I guess it
Something
has,
your-
I guess
something
it
your
has
husband
more to
should
do
know.
with the fact
Whoa.
that like me and the baby just hang out all day.
Maybe
by
that's some
Oh.
weird mature.
Don't tell you.
Maybe you should have a conversation with your husband about how you feel like a single mom without even. Sorry, we're not trying to put you on the
Listen so
spot.
much. Don't let me-
Your husband or your?
I do. I miss the husband.
Where is he?
Yeah, they're just
He's at work.
like
Where?
He's at Junction.
Look, I know why you feel like that though, probably because it's like the whole like, especially the 6 months and all that. Like you are like in a,
You're
your
just
husband's there.
You're in the
but
bubble.
there's a thing going on.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, yeah, me and the boy, like,
Yeah.
like, here's the thing. When the boy sees the dad, he's like, ah, but when he sees me, he's just like, Mama! Like,
exactly.
it's like when I walk in, the party has fucking started, like, the balloons fall down, and, like, the Elmo's World theme starts, and he's just like, Mama's home! And I'm like, yeah, I'm the coolest person
You
in the
gotta
world.
keep him on that cool drip though. Don't give him the like baby food bullshit TV. Like you know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, I used to watch Looney Tunes and old like
That's
Disney
all we
cartoons and
watch.
Popeye and stuff. Like not this. Like I remember being like 10 when that stuff started getting popular. Like Nick, you remember all the like Bear in the Big? That one's not too bad. But some of those were just it's like retarded level shit.
Sure,
And there's
no.
no reason for the kids
I don't
to
play
watch
him
that
anything
stuff.
stupid. Like, we watch Sesame Street in the morning because I feel like that's really important because they teach
Sesame Street's great.
numbers, letters.
But the other
and,
stuff,
like,
it's literally a racket where they're
No,
like,
no, no.
hey, this is easy. We don't have to write anything. It's just retard stuff.
Check it out, like-
and the kids will watch it.
when he and I are together, we watch Venture Brothers, and when his dad's home, they watch whatever HBO show his dad's into. That
There you go. That's how I
week.
grew up.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, should we walk and talk and do this?
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
walk.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I know, sweetheart.
Sorry, I don't mean.
No,
I don't mean to interrupt.
I know. We saw the look.
Hey,
on your
fuckwits, let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's looking at me all crazy.
We get, like, you know, Sesame Street's great and all. I remember,
Uber
what the
driver
fuck are you
here.
talking about?